Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am busy knitting the little hat to go with this little cardigan here. I never got hardly any knitting done last night. I think it's probably because of the work I was doing in my garden. I think I went to bed about 2 hours earlier than I normally do. I think I was trying to knit this and it was like I was knitting in slow motion. I just couldn't keep it with it. I thought, oh, I'm going to bed. I can't stay awake any longer. Wasn't that I couldn't stay awake, I just didn't have the energy to knit the way I normally knit. I'm not going to be doing a bit of that while I'm talking anyway, because I'm in the middle of dropping the stitch down for the blackberry stitch at the moment. But I did do a little bit knitting on my own cardigan last night. I haven't done any today. I'll show you how far it's got now. It's getting longer, and I put this down. I measured this against the last cardigan I did for myself. I think the pink cable one, and when it spread onto the needles, you know, as far as I could spread it without lossing the stitches off the end of the needle, it measures about the same as the pink cardigan, and that pink cardigan just fit me where it touches, so it's probably going to be all right, because it probably will stretch a little bit. But I thought if I need a little bit extra, this has got no armhole shapings whatsoever. It's straight up. If I want to add this Irish moss stitch on the ends, I may just add a few extra stitches and work them into the pattern. Maybe it's about 3 stitches on each side of the thing, and that'll give a little bit extra at the front, because when I did the back of this one, when I did the rib, I added about 15 stitches after the rib to this part of the body. Well, they're not adding any extra at all on the front. There's not as many cables on the front, but I thought you still need a few extra stitches. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a few extra stitches, because, you know, us women, when you do a front for something, you do need a little bit more than you have on for the back, because we have a little bit more, you know, that sticks out at the front than what we do with the back. So just to make sure it's going to fit, I'm going to add a few extra stitches onto the front, and I'll work those stitches out when it comes to the shoulders and things like that. But I think it's going to be okay. But bearing in mind, this pattern is actually done on 6mm needles, but I am using 6.5mm because I didn't have any 6mm long enough in the circular needles. I'll have to get some of those. I'm going to order 1 or 2 things from Temu. I'm going to get some, these are only 65mm, I think, the cables. I'm going to order 80, so if I do anything like that again, it'll stretch out a bit further on the needle. So it is getting a little bit longer, you can see. I think it measures about 12 inches at the moment. I did have a tape measure here. I think I've lost it. No, I'm not. I'm sitting on it. Usually where it is, when I can't find it, I'm usually sitting on it. And it does measure 12.5 inches. And according to the pattern, you have to do it to 14 inches. And then you have to do another 28 rows after that 14 inches. Why does it not just tell you to do to whatever length that those extra 28 stitches take you to? Why? Or 28 rows, I mean, not stitches. Why does it tell you to do it to 14 inches and then another 28 rows? I don't understand that. Some patterns are baffling, put it that way. I'll put that back in my bag, because I'm not doing any of that today. I've had other things to do. I've been making... I didn't go in my garden today, because when I got up this morning, when I was putting my clothes on and I sat on the edge of the bed to put my socks on, I could hardly bend down to get to my feet to put the socks on with all the bending up and down I had been doing in the garden yesterday, so I'm just giving today a miss. If it's okay tomorrow, I might do a little bit tomorrow morning before I go down my granddaughter's, but I think I need to give my back a rest. You know, when I was younger, and ever since I've lived in this house since 1987, I think it was. My son, I work out how long I've lived here by my son's age. My youngest son was 14 at the time, and he was born in 74. No, he was 13. Sorry, he was 13. And he was born in 1974. So I've been in this house since 1987. And ever since we got the garden tidied, because it was like a jungle when we first moved in, all the things we had to do and that. It took a couple of years to get it sorted and to get it to sort it into vegetable patches and things like that. That's how long it took us. It was so bad. But once we got it sorted and all, I've always grown my own vegetables, and even one part of the garden now where I have a large patio, that used to be all for vegetables as well. But I had 3 sons then, and I needed a lot more of everything we grew. But once the kids left home, and I was only me and my husband, that's why we made the patio on that side. We covered the what would have been the vegetable plots now, because we didn't need that much anymore. There was only 2 of us, which I'm glad about actually, because it takes me all my time to manage the little that I do now on the. But I wish I could still manage like I did when I was younger, because I used to be in the garden from morning. As soon as I had finished what I had to do in the house, you know, all the tidying up, washing, ironing, dishes, anything I had to do, I was in the garden all the rest of the day. And in the summer, all night time until it was nearly dark, doing all things like that. And it didn't bother me in the least. But, you know, as you get older, your body doesn't agree with all of the things you do. But never mind. I did get up this morning, and after I got sorted dishes and all that, I put some beef stew in my slow cooker, and that was 10 o'clock by the time I got it all set out, and it's been cooking since 10 o'clock, and it's now 3:15. It should take about 6 hours, probably not even that, about 6 hours, so it'll be ready about 5 o'clock. By 4 o'clock maybe. From 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, that's 6 hours. It'll be ready from about 4 o'clock. But the smell has been wafting up the stairs all day, and it's making me starving. Even though I've had a sandwich now for my lunch now, but I can smell that stuff coming up the stairs. You know, I do like my own cooking. And I put that stitch down there. I'll pick that stitch up and then I'll continue talking, because I can't take my eyes off what I'm doing here. That's it. 2, 3. I'll put that down because it's too difficult to stitch to make a mess on when I'm talking. But I have started doing it, like I'm saying, I was onto the bonnet, and I could have had this finished last night, but I'm going to finish the bonnet, and then stitch the cardigan up, because I haven't stitched the cardigan. I have to put the neck and the bands on, because I took this to the bingo with me on Thursday night. And as I didn't want to break into another ball, I just used what I had, so I can't do the neck and the bands until I finish this. So I'll put that down anyway and tell you what else I've been doing. Now, I started a tutorial. This is another one. This is for my pattern. The white one is for my pattern. This one is for my pattern. And then the one with the 2 colours on, I'll be putting a picture of the 3 on the front of the pattern. So I've started this, but I've started a tutorial as well, because I've looked through all my tutorials, and I think I've done a 16-inch in this pattern, a tutorial for a 16-inch in it, and a 22-inch. So I thought I'll do some more sizes for anyone that's following the pattern. They've always got the tutorial to look up if they get stuck or anything like that. So I'm doing an 18-inch, and I've just started doing the tutorial. I've had my phone connected to the apparatus I have on my table, and I've done what I've done here. I've shown how to do, you know, how many stitches, the rib, and how the pattern works out, because there's actually 12 rows to the pattern. This part here, and then that part there that goes in between the two down there, you know, that's the way the pattern works. So I've shown that, and I've got on the video for the knit until it measures 6 inches, which I do for an 18-inch. And then I will go back after I get that far. I will go up and do a bit more, but I may put this up in stages on my Just Knitting channel instead of waiting until I get the whole thing up and one, because I am going to knit not a bonnet, a pom-pom hat with it as well. So I may put that in with the tutorial. So it'll be put up in a few days instead of all together all in one, and then anyone that is following me can go watch each piece. So I will do this piece, part of the tutorial, for the back. When I finish the back, that'll go up on my Just Knitting channel, and then I'll do the parts for the front, where I'll do the tutorial for one front and the second front, but I'll only do the second front from the armholes upwards, because it's exactly the same on the bottom part up to the armholes. It's exactly the same, and then that'll go up one day. And then I'll do the sleeves, but I only need to do one sleeve because both sleeves are the same. So I'll do one sleeve, and then that one will go up, and then I'll show how to do the neck bands and the front bands, and I may add the hat in with that part, so it'll go up in about 4 parts, the tutorial, instead of trying to get it all done in one day, because it means it's going to take me days to do it. It means I can't get the tutorial, and sometimes I have my phone stuck in that contraption, and I can't use my phone for anything while I've got it on pause waiting to do another bit. So that's what I'm going to do anyway. So that's how far I've got with that one. But I'm not going to do any more of that one till I finish that one. Do the little hat and get it all sewn up. So hopefully I'll get into my garden tomorrow morning just for a little while before I go down to my granddaughter's, and I'll have to start sorting my seeds now, because I do have seeds to put in for beetroot and carrots, which I can put straight into the soil. But I have some other ones for broccoli and things like that I'm going to have to put into seed trays for to bring on. I have one of those things you put, I can't remember the names of things these days, it's terrible. One of the things to put them on where I have a little heat in it, to have it plugs into the electric and it keeps the temperature for to get the seeds to come on. I'll have to write a list with all these things with the names of things like that, so I can just pick it up and I know what I'm talking about. It's just these things. I don't know if as you get older, but I've always been like that. I can never remember what things are called. So I don't think it's anything to do with my age, because I've always been like that. Because I used to be telling my husband something and couldn't remember it, and he used to tell me what I was trying to think, what I was trying to think of. But anyway, that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.